Hey!
Welcome, April!
Did you fall for any April Fools yesterday?
I didn't actually. I think the only one I really fell for was one on the radio, but I can't even remember what it was. It's so long ago.
Remember that old Esther Ransom one?
Oh, the Lerpaloof.
Lerpaloof? I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking about the spaghetti growing on trees.
Spaghetti on trees. That was the old
That's a black and white one, wasn't it?
Blimey.
That's how old we are. I tell
Yeah,
you
no,
what.
as a child I fell for the Lerpaloof, and the Lerpaloof was
April Fool backwards.
April Fool backwards. As a child, you didn't get it, but you didn't.
I don't think my dad got it either.
But it was a new animal at London Zoo called the Lerpaloof, and it was very quite credible, really.
What was the other word? It's Penelope Keith's birthday today.
Ah.
So this episode brought to
Jerry!
you... And of course Margot, my little dog Margot, who's sitting just out of shot, is named after Margot in The Good Life.
That's the last time I played the top for you, Jerry.
Her middle name is Ledbetter.
A surname?
No, Margot's middle name is
Oh,
Ledbetter.
no, it's Margot.
Yeah, Margot Ledbetter Rise.
Oh.
So, 2nd of April, we're into a new month. We don't get to do Pinch Punch because that was yesterday. They've changed Facebook, and I know that we're both grumpy about this.
Oh,
it's like,
but
what on earth is going on?
We
It
started
happened
to-
what, about a month ago, 6 weeks ago?
We
something like
started to get really grumpy about it, and then we went, no, save it until there's a camera in front of us. So, yeah, my gripe with Facebook is all the content I want to see and I subscribe to,
Don't see anymore.
Don't see. And all the content that I don't want to see, like Exeter Spotted.
Exeter Spotted.
Why the frig am I looking at Exeter
I mean, I'm
Spotted?
seeing lots of Queer Nation stuff, and dog stuff, which is okay, I quite like that, but it's not what I go to Facebook for. It's not what I want to see on Facebook.
Absolutely, yeah. And I've started to block things from reappearing because it's
But
just
to be fair, they just send you other stuff.
I know, they replaced it.
It's really weird.
And talking about spamming your
Yep.
your timeline, so does the Alexa Echoes.
Oh.
The little screen Alexas.
Okay.
They have flash
I don't
up
have one of
adverts.
those. Oh, do they?
Flash up. They've started. So I use mine when it's
Was
not
always gonna
when
be
it's
the
not
way.
being used for music or whatever I'm using it for. It has a slideshow of photographs that just revolve. And now it's superseded with the latest Ninja, and you're like, just bugger off, bugger off, bugger off. Whereas the music only ones, of course, no adverts.
So Facebook is a more annoying experience than it... Well, I mean, it was always a bit annoying, but...
Well, it is what it is, really, isn't it? It's connecting with people that you know and care. But
And
I
we're
don't-
not paying for it, so that's paying for it.
Absolutely.
Six
So,
one
but
half
I
dozen of
think,
the other.
I think the subscription will come soon. I think they're
Yes.
getting us to a point where
Yes.
we're going, reject the like Netflix, reject the adverts or pay for them.
Do you remember when we were in the park?
Or don't pay for them.
We were talking about...
Or pay to not have them.
Oh, hey, Hugo.
Hey, Hugo.
Do you remember in the park we were talking about feeling old, and the person gave up their seat on the train for me? Something else happened. So in Costa, minding my own business, reading my book. Okay, and a man who's sitting
He's a
here.
Kindle reader.
I'm reading my Kindle, and the man says, "So your Kindle any good then?" It's like,
No better than
all
another.
right, Hugo.
No better than another Kindle.
It's like, I went, well, yeah, I like it. I've got 500 books on it, and I'm only carrying this. And I thought that was going to be the end of it, but no, he insisted on having a conversation. I didn't want a conversation. I didn't know the man. It's like, and anyway, and then he says, "How old are you?" Like, say what now? So I say, well, I'm 55. Because then I realised my cup on the side of it talks about being a grumpy old man, which is all about the branding of Grumpy Old Gays. Basically, that's why I carry that one. And he went, "Oh, that's not old." And so we get to talk about pensions.
Why
And I-
with a random?
I don't. Maybe he was lonely or bored.
But if he's not even
The
nice,
story gets worse. So we're talking about pensions, and I say, "Well, I'm probably never going to retire. I'm probably going to work until I drop, because you know, if pensions are at 68 now, they'll be at 75 by the time I'm there." And he mutters something, and I go, "Well, that's what 14 years of the Tories did for us." And he goes, "Oh, I won't hear anything against the Tories.
Big mistake.
I won't hear anything against the Tories," he said. And then he added, "Of course, I didn't even vote last time." And I went, "Well, I'm drawing this conversation to a close right now." And I went back to reading my book. At which point he tried to continue. It's like, I'm just not getting involved. It was horrific in any which way.
I wonder if you
Just weird.
if you work in a coffee shop, answer me this question. do you have these random people that do this in every coffee shop, and you all know him, but the punter doesn't?
And you don't warn us, do you?
So you probably see because whatever industry you work in, you've probably got somebody that comes in and you go, oh, not him.
I'm pretty sure that's me most of the time.
but oh god, not him. Oh god, he sat down with Mark over there with a
Totally.
Yeah,
It'll be that.
I wonder.
The woman in Costa actually said to me, "You're not that grumpy in real life." I went, "Oh, don't ruin the brand, love."
And more importantly,
not that old either.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I've got a lovely lady in Asda on the self.
Oh yeah.
Scanning. You know where you
on the turn.
scan your shopping as you go around. You just go beep, and it brings it all up on the screen. I'm not doing self scanning at the till, but I'll do it as I go around.
Okay.
And they sometimes close it completely, and you have to go and queue up with your gun. And she saw me walking towards her, and she went, as if to say, you can go
This way.
You can go straight through to the self to the as the self whatever it's called. And I went, you sure? Because it says sure. No, it's all right. It's all right for you.
Trust
you.
Like,
what does that
was
mean?
that the day you had the extra 14 bottles of champagne hidden under?
Because I like you. And no, it was because one day somebody was being really nasty to her.
Right.
And I stepped in and went, oi, it's not her fault, there's no staff. Exactly. It's not her fault that you can't scan things properly. Leave her alone. And I think she's a friend for life. Yeah, I think she's been eternally grateful for that. So, yeah. Oh. Anything else? The stuff rumbles out of America, and I've noticed it's not a political point, this. The stuff I've noticed on the coverage is that the Americans use this word normalcy. Normalcy. Normality. Normalcy in America, normality in America. In Britain. They mean the same thing. I've never heard that. Well, it's all over the news. And I went back to look it up because I was so indignant on the radio a few weeks ago about it. Were you? I was indignant. Indignant. Like, grumpy and indignant. Indignant of Bicester. It's like indignant of Bicester. And apparently it is correct, but an American president used it in the 1800s. For the Americans, indignant means bordering on being... Stop it. Don't be nasty. So apparently one of the old presidents in the 1800s used it, and it has become normalcy. Oh, normalcy. And it's kind of been taken from there, but it kind of means the same thing. But it is annoying. Wow. It's annoying. I think there's lots of words that annoy me that the Americans use. Elevator, lift, refrigerator, fridge, tomato, vacation. Holiday. I'm enjoying this game. Go on. Any more for any more? Can I get? Please, may I have? How you doing? Hello there. Sidewalk. Pavement. Yeah, sidewalk. Aluminium. Yeah. We should have practiced this. Linoleum. Oh. Lino. Tiles. Lino. Tiles on my floor, dear. Oh, that's a good game. I like that. You could play it with your own friendly American. What else have I got written down? Oh, I know. I was driving into London the other day. Behind... Driving? ULEZ compliant. Mine's not. Oh, I know. I can't take my car into London. You're not allowed to drive in London. I won't give Khan 15 quid. The wrath of Khan. Yeah. No, literally. Because my car's a killer. I know. My car's a killer. But if I pay 15 quid, I can kill. Well, they offset, anyway. Honestly, I know. Don't get him started. Don't get him started. Can't even go to Brent Cross anymore. Cars that would you can come with me. I'll take you to Brent Cross. It's fine. I'll drive. Actually, yeah. You take me to Costco. I'll take you to Brent Cross. Okay. It's a fair deal. We can go to Costco on the way to Brent Cross. Oh, actually, we could do that. Anyway, cars forgetting to indicate. Does nobody use indicators anymore? Nando's at Brent Cross. Does nobody indicate anymore? What, is it a BMW driver? No, it was actually a Renault 5. And I can say that having owned 3 BMWs, I can say that. It was a what? What you were a Well, no, they don't indicate. They don't have indicators, do they? BMWs? No, it's an optional extra. Nobody pays it. Fair, okay, but that was annoying. It's like four BMWs I've had actually. And have I told you the story of the woman on the aeroplane? And even if I have, is it worth telling you again? Yes, tell me again. I'd love to hear.
I don't know if they know this. Oh, I won't if you're going to
No,
be
no,
like
no,
that.
no,
If
no,
you're going
no,
to be like that about it.
No. Please tell dear viewer.
So, on the aeroplane, and I'm sitting next
Which
to
airline?
British Airways, actually. Sitting next to the window, 2 seats next to me. Don't really like window seats. First time I've been in a window seat in about 15 years.
No, you don't.
Don't
Neither
like
of us
window
like
seats.
windows.
No.
No.
Prefer the aisle, but forgot to ask. My own fault.
But that's
blah, blah,
because of our dicky bladder.
blah. But anyway, and this woman comes up to the 2 spare seats and gets a wet wipe out and starts wiping them down. And I went, they should pay you to do that. Just making a little joke.
It's not Ryanair.
Just making a little joke. And she went, oh, it's very dirty. And she showed me the wet wipe. I went, yeah, not a spot on it. And she went, I've got a kid with allergies, actually. And I said, well, as long as it doesn't sit next to me, that'll be fine. It's like, so what does she do? She sits the good kid next to me, and I can't complain. The kid was beautifully behaved. The one on the other side, because she meant the other side kid, was not very well behaved. But
The beauty of
but she was a right bitch. I'm just going to say she was a right bitch.
my line would have been, I've got kids with allergies. I'd have said, and I've got Tourette's, so fuck off.
Oh, I quite like that. I'll have to remember that. I'll have to remember that one. But it's like I was making a little joke, and she just took it to the nth degree. I just thought it was unnecessary.
Yeah, if you'd been a television presenter, in the conventional sense, they would have cancelled you for that.
Yeah, they
They would
would.
have cancelled you for that because you can't have a joke anymore about anything. You can't have a joke anymore about anything.
I thought the joke was quite funny,
It was quite fun.
but there we go. So that was me being grumpy on an aeroplane.
Yeah, we'll talk to you. Well, actually, we could do a whole episode on airplanes.
Oh, on airplanes.
And airports. Yeah. Because we've had many of fallout with people and incompetent...
Have we talked about the Mile High Club?
No.
And whether you're a member or
We'll
not.
talk about that another time.
Oh,
I'll have to do one
interesting.
not suitable for work.
They're all not suitable for it. It's like, isn't that in the YouTube description?
I can answer
Not
that
suitable
question.
for
No,
work.
I'm not a member of the Mile High Club. No. Not even a member of the ground floor level. From 1 year to the next.
Oh dear.
Oh, what are we up to? Are we up to about 15 minutes?
I think so. I think
we'll call it there then. See you later.
Bad, man.
Hit like, subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, we've got to do that at the
subscribe.
beginning, remember?
Like and
Beginning, not the
subscribe.
end.
Rewind. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.